Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to one of our videocasts and podcasts by univrm.com. Today is one of our current event news articles titled Weeping Eye of Newt. Eye of Newt is at it again. Having 3 wives, 2 of whom he divorced as they were suffering or dying from terminal illnesses while cheating on them, makes him the values candidate. Censored in the U.S. Congress for ethics violations makes him the ethical candidate. Constant lying makes him the most honest candidate. Cutting Social Security and Medicare, you old farts, makes him the most pro-senior candidate. Further, Eye of Newt intends to go to the moon and beyond, although no one is sure if it is on his broomstick. The historian, excuse us while we cough in fits of laughter, Eye of Newt evidently forgot one of President Abraham Lincoln's famous quotes: "You can fool some of the people all the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time." The senior citizens in the U.S. state of Florida are not buying his first bruise of foul rhetoric, and he is crying like a bully hit by grandma's purse in the schoolyard. Eye of Newt will do or say anything to gain power he thinks he deserves, but, surprise, the large voting bloc of senior citizens are not as addled as he hoped. This is not welcome current event news to Eye of Newt. In an advertisement, please remember univrm.com offers a new science fiction book series titled Change Hope, released as a series on a chapter and book-by-book basis like the old Amazing Stories magazine. Change Hope available in all ebook formats and as an audiobook you can purchase by going to www.univrm.com/downloads/. Eye of Newt is the same guy who wants you to believe that he and Ronald Reagan were closer than Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, even though Reagan somehow forgot to mention a great Republican and great American like Eye of Newt Gingrich in his autobiography, An American Life. It turns out that Eye of Newt is not only a pathetic, sanctimonious fraud, constantly trying to reinvent himself and rewrite the narrative of both his public and private lives, he is a classic serial liar as well. He goes around calling a president of the United States dangerous, then turns around and accuses his opponents of carpet bombing him. Recently, fellow serial adulterer and dolt, ex-candidate Herman Cain, endorsed him for president. Sarah Palin has not endorsed him yet because she believes everyone may turn to the stupidest candidate, herself, if Eye of Newt whips up more disgust in his cauldron of dung, better served by the woman who sent assassination targets to her enemies. This is in reference to the door of ex-Congresswoman Gabrielle Gifford, where on the door of her office, her pictures with the crosshairs of a rifle scope put up, and one of her equally idiotic supporters attempted to assassinate Congresswoman Gifford, and Palin feels better able to cackle with mock outrage. Poor Eye of Newt, blubbering over the unfairness of truth, and we wonder if we can look forward to him lying on the floor, kicking and screaming in a childish fit of dramatics. Eye of Newt, flying on his broom toward his cauldron, perhaps it will comfort him to stir up more delusions. I think the Republican establishment believes it's okay to say and do virtually anything to stop a genuine insurgency from winning because they are afraid of losing control of the old order, Eye of Newt said, conveniently forgetting he is an alleged historian. Eye of Newt was the old order of the Republican Party until they had to write him out of his speakership on a rail. Following up with another advertisement, please remember univrm.com is offering a new science fiction book series titled Change Hope, released as a series on a chapter and book-by-book basis like the old Amazing Stories magazine. Change Hope available in all ebook formats and as an audiobook. You can purchase by going to www.univrm.com/downloads/. You can subscribe to our articles via podcast at the iTunes Store by searching for univrm.com. You can listen or subscribe to our articles via videocast or podcast on YouTube on the UNIVRM channel. This has been a videocast and podcast brought to you by UNIVRM.com, and we look forward to bringing you more articles in future.